Hello and welcome to the Hobo and His Girlfriend Wrestling Podcast. My name is Hobo Tom, and just a couple programming notes. Again, I do apologize. I go to work today. No WWE. Maybe 3 more years until they show up. I had to freaking work. But bills have to be paid. I'm not quite yet at that threshold with my YouTube channel, with my most amazing girlfriend, where I can just go straight to YouTube. Although more people that like, subscribe, share, leave comments and emails, I get that much closer. Again, need to do a couple shout outs. Church MJ, thank you very much. Or maybe thank you very much. We'll see what happens. And he watched my page and he got a comment. He left a comment. Or something good is going to happen to him right now. And so we saw a quick clip of the Chinese person. I think she might be in the Mae Young Classic. So you saw a little bit of her entrance. Hey, it's something. So don't forget you need to subscribe. I fulfilled my part of the bargain. Break a deal, face the wheel. The old Mad Max thing. Also, and there will be something McBrawn 91 Tall Can at the end of this show. Again, just a thank you for subscribing. Again, I appreciate everything. Yes, without subscribers, I would still be a hobo collecting pieces of aluminum and at my job. And you wouldn't be able to see my cat. Oh no, she's just sniffing stuff. Cats do that. Again, I do apologize for having this on so late. I kind of had a really weird work week. And again, I was kind of downtrodden. I didn't get to go see WWE live. And also, there's some news. There were unfortunately 3 deaths in the wrestling community. In my heartfelt condolences do go out to Jerry the King Lawler. His son Brian Russell is Brian Lawler. Russell as Brian Big Sexy. Or Too Sexy. I forget now. Sky Too Hottie. And Brian Christopher. Rikishi. Too cool. Again, sucks. Brickhouse Brown. I want to say he was an indie legend and wrestled a lot in TNA. He also passed away. And both Brian Christopher and Brickhouse Brown fairly young. Also, I have a little video tribute, mainly because I remember him a lot. Nikolai Volkov passed away. He's sad. he was that whole staple. I remember the Bolsheviks of Nikolai Volkov and Boris Zhukov. They would take on various American tag teams. I think they took on the Killer Bees in a match, which was really fun. Again, you wouldn't had, I want to say it was Hulk Hogan and Hacksaw Jim Duggins versus Nikolai Volkov and the Iron Sheik. He made the WWE Rock and Wrestle cartoon. It was a part of my Saturday morning cartoons. It was that. When you're a kid, it's just like, or at least when I was a kid, it was Saturday morning cartoons and like a bowl of cereal in front of the TV. I think it's like the one time my parents would let me eat and watch TV at the same time. It was Saturday morning, so it was kind of special. And we have a little tribute again, mainly because I remember him wrestling. I'm kind of old, so Nikolai Volkov deserves this tribute. There's probably a lot of people wondering what that is. That was the old Union of Soviet Socialist Republics flag and national anthem. And I'm showing my age. Speak to people nowadays, especially if they're 20 or younger. They're like, what's the USSR? What's the CCCP? Most dreaded hockey kingdom in the galaxy. But again, Nikolai Volkov was getting up there in age. I think he was suffering from like dehydration again. Just kind of being old. It sucks. Brian Christopher, I think, battled alcohol addiction. I'm not too sure about Brickhouse Brown. That was kind of like the who's he? But again, I think he made it for himself in TNA. Was pretty dominant there. Again, my heartfelt condolences go out to all the families. I mean, this is a Hobo production. I put together what I could as far as a little tribute for Nikolai Volkov. But now let's talk about Lucha Underground, something much more fun. This was a fun, amazing show. I mean, it starts off, you have Sammy Guevara versus Jake Strong. Strong. Or Savage. Jake Savage. No, Strong. Jake Strong. 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 I mean, it was a good match. It was fun. If you put on a fun, entertaining match, that has to be a cheeseburger, folks. Yeah, it was good. I mean, Savage, Jack Strong was obviously too much for him. Sammy Guevara did show off his athleticism. And again, once you have that clash of styles, it makes the wrestling event that much more interesting. Even though it's predetermined and somewhat choreographed, it highlights certain athletic feats and it makes it seem more realistic. It's like, how is this small, fast guy going to take on this Jake Strong guy, who's more powerful, stronger, bigger? And they told a very simple story of the one person using their speed, the one person using their strength. Hey, can't go wrong with that. Um, Jake Strong did go over. Now we have an ankle breaker, and it was a fun match. It did what it's supposed to do. Then you had Vinny Mazzori versus Matanza Queno. And it kind of started off with a little skit. He started to get fired. Pizza guy showed up. Pineapple pizza. I don't blame Vinny for not wanting pineapple pizza. That just seems weird. And fruit on pizza. I know tomatoes. I know. And all you clones are going to say, yeah, the tomato's a fruit. It's not a pineapple, though. Yeah, this was kind of a him. I mean, it served its purpose. It was fun. Um, poor Vinny's obviously out of shape wrestler trying to run the ropes. Gets gassed. Got his strikes on the Matanza, which makes sense for being a bigger, stronger brute. And eventually, Matanza just headbutt him, give him the punishment of the gods, or whatever the spinning, jumping power slam was he uses. Right onto the pizza, by the way. This is a pizza spot. And kind of dispatched of him. The pizza guy was looking for his money. Matanza's like, having a double sacrifice. Choke slammed him right next to him. Red light, black light. Sammy's gone. Pizza guy gone. I got another sacrifice. And it was what it was. It was fun. It was a ham sandwich. Then you had the Gift of the Gods tournament, which was the main event. And initially it featured Dragon as Tekka Jr. versus the Mac versus Son of Havoc versus King Queno versus Desmond X versus Ivelisse. The all red everything Ivelisse. And then all of a sudden it got switched. We have a true heel promoter. And it was good. And what wound up happening is that you had the trios match. And Son of Havoc and Evilise, because they were former trios, they got to pick their third member. And that third member was the Mac. That was really fun. And then it became a trios champion with the stipulation that the winning team, faces off in a fatal three-way for the Gift of the God Sermon. It's something new. Yes. And it was a fun match. I mean, Evilise had some really good spots. I mean, just flying left and right, the true Lucha style. Eventually, though, Azteca Jr., Dragon Azteca Jr., King Cuerno, and Desmond X did get the better of the Mac, Evilise, and Son of Havoc. I think Son of Havoc beat the pin. Mil Muertes comes in, cleans house because he was the one eliminated from in theory, the 7-man challenge of the match. He said, like, which one do you want to pick out? He's like, Mil, you're out of here. And that led to a 3-way elimination, a more traditional triple threat match of Desmond X versus Dragon Azteca Jr. versus Quinn Cuerno. This was amazing. Previous Trios match was a surf and turf. They bumped this up to become a filet mignon match. I mean, this was just a spot fest. Amazing flying, false finishes, abound. You have various breaks up. I mean, they understand the rules of a triple threat. There were some pretty good indie spots in there too. I think it was a power bomb into someone else. It was King Cuerno power bombed Desmond X, and Desmond X hit a Hurricanrana on Dragon Azteca Jr. King Cuerno had Dragon Azteca Jr. kind of in the old Muda lock, the Great Muda lock. Then had Desmond X in a full rack Nelson. It was good. King Cuerno at one point was just tossing people around the outside. It was an insane top of the entrance spot in which Desmond X just did a splash onto both Dragon Azteca Jr. and King Cuerno. And it was good. Dragon Azteca Jr. went on to win. He is now the Gift of the Gods Championship. He has the right to challenge Pentagon Jr. given just 1 week's notice. I can live with that. And then we had a really funky ending. That's the thing about Lucha Underground, is that they do a lot more story development. They do vignettes versus promos, really. And this involved Mariposa and Marty the Moth Martinez. And again, my girlfriend's actually starting her new job. So she's off in bed at her place. If I can say this now, Mariposa has big boobies.
Oh, that's over the best dreams. Oh. Melissa's and just making a beautiful necklace out of Pentagon's teeth.
You know why I did what I did at Ultima Lucha 3?
Because I hurt you and you hurt me?
No. Because you need focus. You've wasted your life dreaming of all the wrong things. Melissa Santos, this new strange dream of taking Pentagon's teeth.
I will take his teeth. I'll rip every molar from his skull for what he did to my arm.
No, it's not his teeth you want to take. It's the title. See, Marty, I may wear the mask of the Mariposa, but it's you that's destined for greatness.
Yeah.
So So stop laying around feeling sorry for yourself and focus on what truly matters.
Bring the Lucha Underground Championship to the mock drive.
Exactly.
Again, and that was Lucha Underground. And I'd like to thank everyone for watching. Again, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And then this picture, McBrawn91 Tolkien, this one goes out to you. Thank you for subscribing. And everyone have a good night. I should be back to my my normally scheduled programming schedule of Monday Night Raw, Tuesday Night SmackDown, Wednesday Lucha Underground, barring any unforeseen circumstances. I know SmackDown's coming to Tampa. That's really way too far of a drive. Things planned out. Hopefully, I get to go to SmackDown. If I don't go to SmackDown and I get a little bit more organized tomorrow in the next couple days, I will show you clips of when my girlfriend and I did go to SmackDown at the Amway Center about a year ago, I think. Yeah, it'll be fun stuff for everyone. Again, well, I forget if you see a lot of her, but there'll be less of me and more videos. And everyone have a good night. Bye.